Negative is kinda my comfort deck in Snap. It might not always be the most consistent, but it is almost always a blast to play, and I love when it is good. And wouldn't you know it, right now it is one of the best decks in the game. Now, before we get too far into the video, yes, this was supposed to be a Hella video. I was actually supposed to make a Hella video this last Thursday. It just didn't end up happening. I'm really sorry about that. I'll probably do a Hella video soon, but for now, I made this, yeah. This is the deck I played today, and it was a lot of fun. The main idea is to set up a Ravona on 2 into negative shenanigans for the rest of the game. From that point, you should be able to figure out a winning line, assuming you got negative down on 3. Now, if you've got any other questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. And let's jump right into the games. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have Lechagia. We also have Juan and Psylocke, stuff like that. We can play Psylocke into a Mr. Negative. And we're actually going to go ahead and play Psylocke right, just because we know mid is a relatively safe place for us to either set up Juan or Iron Man or Gore or whatever the hell we want to do. Just in case right is bad. So we're going to go ahead and play Psylocke, and then we'll see what right reveals to be. Right is going to end up being Sewer System, which isn't the best, but also I'm going to play Mr. Negative there. I don't care. Gonna go ahead and play Mr. Negative, and then we're going to play probably a Magic left. We might also then end up playing a Jane on 6? We'll see. They end up snapping, so they are very confident. I'm not sure they should be. You could definitely snap here. They're going to go ahead and play Colleen Wynn. Colleen Wynn is going to discard Ebony Maw. Okay, interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's probably a Hella list. Now, let's see. Going to go ahead and play Magic left. From this point, we've got a Ravona, which would have been nice to get down earlier, but we should still be fine. They play Doom. It's obviously very good for them. And let's see, we've got the Taskmaster. I don't actually think we need to play Jane. We're gonna end up drawing Iron Man and Ironheart anyway, and we would rather play Juan into Mystique into Sage, right? So we're gonna go with this, and it's gonna be pretty cool and awesome. We're just gonna end up getting super big in 2 lanes, because that's just always how you beat Hella, right? Even with the new Hella, because she's randomized. You just want to get super tall in 2 of them. We're going to play Juan mid. Next turn, we're definitely playing Mystique Sage. And then on 7, it gets a little bit harder to figure out. Hopefully, well, actually, yeah, we know we're going to have Iron Man by that point, right? And Ironheart. So we're probably just going to end up playing Taskmaster, Ironheart, Iron Man, Gore, which is going to be an insane final turn for us. I really don't see how they can swing this to their favor, short of playing a counter card, like something that would stop us. I don't know, a Red Guardian, right? But let's play Mystique and Sage. And let's see what they play mid. They do play Red Guardian. Okay. It's still relatively fine. We're still going to be fine. A little bit sad about it, but that's okay. Doom ends up putting a Doom bot mid. So actually, we know we can win mid. And let's see. I say we play an Ironheart, we play Gore, Taskmaster, and Iron Man. Yeah? That seems fine. Yeah, we should be okay. At least assuming I did it right. There is the Hella. Hella is going to end up putting a Death left, an Ebony Maw left, and the Black Cat goes right. We should be okay. At least I'm hoping. Gore is going to reveal to be 17 power. Nope, 19. I'm a liar because of their Hella. Goes up to 21, where Taskmaster will copy it at 21, and then Iron Man doubling it puts us all the way up at 62. And there you go. So even with the Red Guardian, like I had stated, we are definitely able to get the win there. That's absolutely awesome for us. You'll love to see it. Good win for us there. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have a magic in hand, which is completely fine. And then... let's see what else we got. We got a Lemuria. Alright, cool. Probably gonna look to play a magic on 3 from this point. We could just play, like, 1 into Mystique, right? Like, that's not horrible. That is gonna be Hala. So we're just gonna play magic. We might play a Mr. Negative. That is probably a pretty good idea if we've got stuff like Sage, Gore, Taskmaster to hit. Those are all pretty good. So let's go ahead and play a magic here. And then... from this point, it'll be a little bit interesting to see what we top deck. Lemuria sucks. Lemuria is really, really bad there. I think we still gotta play a Mr. Negative. And we draw Gore. Man, that is just so disappointing. Let's go ahead and play 1. That is Silver Samurai, which is going to discard Gore, I believe. Discards theirs as well. They do appear to be playing a Hela deck. And then that is Blink, which has no target. That's interesting. So we know they have the Hela in hand. That's basically all that told us. Black Cat also discards herself. They've discarded Gore, Death, and Black Cat, so that's what they're bringing back. Pretty scary. But we might be okay. Because of the randomness of the deck they have, you know? I think we've got a chance, maybe? We'll see. Sage is going to end up going all the way up to 32, which is very crazy. And then I think we do something like this. So Taskmaster is also going to be at 32. Sage is really good there. And then we kind of just hope that we're okay. So that's going to discard Fenris. There's Hela. It's going to put a Death left, a Gore left, a Fenris Wolf, and Black Cat right. We are going to be able to get the win. Yeah. So there you go. That is absolutely awesome for us. You love to see it. And we don't end up having to worry about anything because we get the win there. Yeah, that is absolutely awesome. I was gonna play a Hela deck. I don't know. I wanted to play a fun deck. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. So here's Sage, up at 36, which is absolutely awesome. You'll love to see it. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have Bar Sinister. That is Hotel Inferno. Why would I play Psylocke? Ravonna is better. I'm gonna go ahead and play Ravonna. A Hotel Inferno is technically something that it's not actually ideal to play into. I just simply don't care. It's a lot of fun. I've stated this multiple times. And we killed our Luke Cage, so I stand by it. Now, that's Yggdrasil. I mean, we could play an Ironheart. I don't really want to. We could also play a Psylocke, though. And Psylocke's not bad. I like the idea of playing a Psylocke, because worst case scenario, we'll just play a Gore into Bar Sinister. Now, let's see what we end up drawing here. That's an Iron Man. Is there ever a world where Iron Man's better? Sometimes, but it feels pretty rare. Let's play Gore. Now, it is possible that Gore is not going to actually turn out to be very good, but I'm just going to ignore that and hope that Gore is going to be amazing. So, we play our Gore left, and let's see what they ended up playing mid after Gore does his animation a few times. So let's see what we've got here. This is an Anti-Venom. Okay. And that's going to buff up Gore. There you go. So let's play a Mystique. And then... I think it's got to be an Ironheart or a Sage. Man, alright. Maybe Ironheart? Yeah, I think this is fine. Gonna go ahead and play an Ironheart here so that from this point next turn we can look at potentially playing Sage Iron Man. We'll see. Maybe a Sage mid with an Iron Man right. I would be completely fine with that. Iron Man right isn't actually very good, but that's fine. Let's just not think about it very much. I mean, I guess you could argue this then instead, so that you can go Sage Iron Man mid final turn. Yeah, it's probably better. We'll go with it. Because right is going to have Mystique. Yeah, no, I like it. So hopefully they play a bunch of on reveals. I'd really like that, you know. On reveals help us. There is Ironheart. Just going to buff them all up, obviously. And let's see. That is a Blade, which discards Hazmat. Blade is going to discard a bunch of their stuff. What did they play after Blade? I can't even think of, like, what they could have played. Swordmaster? What? What do you mean? Well, screw this whole mid idea. Let's play Iron Man and Sage right. Right? Like, I mean, I'm assuming this is a Hela, because I don't know what else it could be. But they're not gonna win.
Minions to me.
There's Ajax. There's Hazmat. So Hazmat is gonna go off, which is gonna hurt right a lot. There's Manthane. Granted, if Manthane was put right, it would have been bad for us. I think we still would have won. I don't want to do the math on it, though. I can't possibly be bothered to do that. But yeah, I mean, there you go. That's a good... Oh my god. I'm gonna go reset my internet. But yes, no, very good win for us there. That's absolutely awesome. You'll have to see it. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have Monster Island. They're gonna go ahead and play Hydra Bob. That's fine. Now that is Titan. Alright, so we still do not end up drawing either Ravonna or Psylocke. That's completely fine, though. Hopefully we top deck a Magic. Even if we don't, we might be able to find a workaround of some kind. That is going to be Kate Bishop. And that is Starlight Citadel. I don't like Starlight Citadel most of the time because I just forget about it, so I'm going to delete it so that it doesn't happen. Now, Starlight Citadel wouldn't have particularly mattered this game anyway, because none of the locations are really, like, game-changing. I guess Titan, you could argue, is game-changing, same with Monster Island, but it doesn't matter if they move, you know. So, Mirage, gonna take either an Ironheart or a Sage. Either or is fine. We probably... Honestly, do we ever play a Mr. Negative mid? I don't know, maybe we play negative right. That's probably safer. We're gonna play negative right. So they have Moonstone. We could give ourselves a Mystique and a Taskmaster. That'll be really, really cool, hoping that we draw one by the end of the game. We are going to play Jane, though, and we're going to play Jane left, which is going to give us Mystique and Taskmaster. We are guaranteed to draw one at least by the end of the game. So we will want to keep that in mind. Potentially next turn playing like a Gore or something. We'll see. Or an Iron Man. Iron Man's pretty good too. We can play an Iron Man left and basically secure the lane. So there is Mystique, and on top of that there is a Taskmaster. Now, actually we're not guaranteed to draw one because of the hand being full. My bad. So we could Iron Man, and then we could Mystique the Iron Man. I think I'm gonna wait just a second to see what we end up top decking, because if we top deck a Juan, we might want to do something with that and Sage and Mystique, and we wouldn't have space for an Ironheart, but like with Taskmaster and all that, we might want to go that route instead. So that is a Frigga. Frigga is going to get a copy of Victoria Hand. I'm not really afraid of them winning left. I really just want us to be able to win right. We do draw one. Okay. So, is this the best way to do this? Because we're not adding any more power left. That's definitely arguably bad. Because we could also do something like this, which I think is just genuinely really good. Yeah, so oh, okay. Wait, we gotta do this carefully. We copy the Iron Man, then we play a Psylocke, Then we play a Gore. Then we play a Gore. Then we play a Gore. It's not okay. And I would love if my internet would work very well. That'd be great. I'll bring you guys back when we get back. Okay, so we were gonna play the Gore, and then we were gonna play the Gore. We were gonna play the Gore and Taskmaster, and there you go. I hope the order's right. If the order's wrong, I swear to God, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, we should... that's really big, but honestly, I'm not scared. That's a lot of on-reveals. That's just buffing up our Gore even more. So the Mystique, copying the Iron Man, next to Psylocke.
I am Iron Man.
There's Psylocke. Yeah, we're okay. There's Gore. Last is Taskmaster. That goes up to 50. And then this gonna go all the way up to 84. There you go. Absolutely insane. You love to see it. So a good win for us there. My internet almost didn't allow that to happen. But there you go. That's okay. Good win for us there. We're able to beat this Victoria Hand style deck, which is a lot of fun to play, by the way. I wish I had speed. There are a few cards I don't have, but it's okay. Good one for us there. Alright, so we've got the hub. I think we're definitely going to play a Psylocke on 2 in hopes of drawing Mr. Negative, right? That's going to be Krakoa. I would love to play something other than Psylocke. But I am going to play Psylocke. They go ahead and play Dazzler. Okay. So we're going to play Psylocke there. I really hope that we draw Mr. Negative. Even a Wand wouldn't be horrible. I just really want something. And we'll see what we end up getting here. That's going to be Crown City. We do draw Mr. Negative. So we're going to play Mr. Negative left. That is a Mr. Fantastic, which does activate Crown City. Now from this point... Sage is pretty cool to get. Do we want... I think we'll play Magic left. I think having Crown City is fine, because I'm fairly confident in our ability to win Crown City. Now, that Moonstone is interesting, but I think we should be fine. It's Taskmaster. We can probably just play like an Iron Man mid. You know, it doesn't need to be anything too big. Now, that's a Blue Marvel. That's fine. I'm really expecting Ultron to be their big final play, right? That's what it feels like. No. Got Gore we could play. And I think we will. I would love to top deck a Juan or an Ironheart. If we top deck a Jane, then that's really, really sad. Hopefully we'll still be fine, because worst case scenario, we can just copy Gore's ability onto Mystique, right? Gore's gonna end up getting really big, you would think. So, and I mean, we've got a Taskmaster, we've got a Sage, we have options. Definitely gonna be able to win right, and then I'd be surprised if we lost mid. That is a Patriot, and that is a Mystique. Yeah. So Ultron is definitely what they're going to play. And we draw the Jane. The question is almost kind of just like, where do they play the Ultron? I think... Would something like this ever work? I feel like it would, yeah? It definitely feels like it would. Are we ever happier doing something like this instead? Maybe. I do think we need a little bit more power mid. Let's go with this and see what happens. You could retreat here. I think there is a chance that we lose, because there's the Ultron. Makes Gore even bigger, though. And then the drones are all up at 7. Okay, I didn't want to do the math on what the drones were at. I just didn't want to think about it. So we've got Mystique copying the Gore. And then I think we are going to win right? Yeah, no, definitely. So we end up flipping right, which also flips mid. And yeah, I was right. We did need a little bit more power mid than I was initially anticipating. But there you go. We end up getting a nice win there, and that's absolutely awesome. Love to see it. Good win for us, yeah. Oh my god. We've got an ego game? I mean, we got a snap on it, right? Come on, they should snap too. No! Why? Genuinely, come on. You can't be trying this hard after Infinite. Come on. Let's have some fun with ego. Why? Okay. There's a win. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have a Mr. Negative also with a Jane in hand, so that's pretty interesting. If we could draw either a Psylocke or a Ravonna, that would be great. Also a Magic to play on 3. That would be pretty cool. Other than that, I'm gonna just hope that we're okay. That is a Hydra Bomb. Alright. Completely fine. That's gonna turn out to be Wakandan Embassy, so that's gonna make Jane a little bit bigger. And, well, everything else in hand as well. I don't know why I highlighted Jane specifically. We can probably go ahead and play a Magic here. Let's see what right reveals to be. That's going to be Throne Room. We're actually pretty good at contesting stuff like Throne Room, so I think we want to play the Magic mid. They're going to snap. Which is interesting. Not sure if I'd snap if I was them. We'll see, though. There's a Moon Knight. Moon Knight is going to end up getting rid of our Mr. Negative. Okay, that's actually devastating. Hydra Bob's going to roll mid. Now, there are still worlds where we are okay. We need to draw Mystique. We need to draw Sage. Right, we need a lot of stuff to happen. But there's a chance we're fine. Now let's see, that's gonna be Wave. Okay. Honestly, don't hate the Wave. Here's Sage. I wonder if we ever want to do this. Because it would give us... How much energy would that end up giving us? It would give us 2. It would put us up to 8. I mean, that's not particularly amazing. We could just play the Gore right. Or Jane. Jane's going to be bigger than Gore. At least for right now. Let's play the Jane. That's going to discard our Psylocke. So Jane is going to be going up to 22. Which we can then hopefully copy with Taskmaster. Assuming that they don't do anything too horrible to us. Now, we really want to draw an Ironheart. They play Iron Man, which is very, very scary. I mean, we copy it. We're ahead by a lot left. I kind of just want to play a Gore right. And see what happens. That might not be the best idea, but it's what I'm gonna go with here. Because if... I don't think they can flip left, unless they play like a Shang-Chi. Right? But I feel like if they have a Shang-Chi, they're inclined to play it right. Now, I don't know... It's gonna depend a lot on their ordering. They do just end up retreating, though. So there you go. Awesome. We end up getting the win, and that's absolutely great. Despite losing negative, we're still able to find a way to win there, so that's awesome. Good win for us there. Alright, so we are actually able to play a Ravonna on 1, which is pretty cool. That's fine. I was going to move Ravonna to a different location because we know Elysium is a safe space for like Juan and Mystique, Iron Man, stuff like that. But, oh, turns out to be the Raft. So they do not want to deal with Elysium. Alright. Oh. I think because of this whole combo we got going on, I don't think we can play any cards into Gamma Lab. I would love to get a Mr. Negative that we could play into Gamma Lab. That is a werewolf we could play there. Okay. We will play a werewolf into Gamma Lab. That's fine. They're going to go ahead and play Kate Bishop, so we know they're filling up the raft this next turn. Which is a little bit sad, yeah. But it's okay. Hopefully we'll be fine. Let's play 1. Because they're going to fill up Raft, and hopefully not with cards that they can move out of Raft. Nope, they play the Grapple Arrow. Okay. So that's a little bit upsetting. But I am still hoping in our ability to be able to win left. I think we should be fine. Sage is very big, unless they have something like a Shang-Chi, but I would be a little bit surprised. Not too surprised, but, you know, a little bit. Now, if we top deck an Iron Man or an Iron Heart, Mr. Negative is actually an interesting idea. But because we are certain we want to just play Taskmaster next turn, I think we got to go for this. And that is a basic arrow. Unfortunately, Sage actually isn't getting too big. There are a lot of 2-power things here. I think Sage is going to go up to 24, though, right? Yeah. So Sage is going to end up going to 24. There is a chance they could beat this. I would be pretty surprised. Right? Like, I wouldn't count on it, but it might happen. I feel like... Where do we want to... Yeah, we probably just want to play mid, right? Because, I mean, let's see. A basic arrow is going to get +3, so they're actually at 10 power, right? But it is only 1 spot. It might actually be harder. We're going to play Taskmaster right. I think they're going to go big or mid. That's a Squirrel Girl. Along with that, it's a Heimdall. And then right is going to end up just being a Mockingbird, which is pretty big. But we are still going to win. We would have beaten mid as well. So, there you go. That's absolutely awesome. Turns out it did not matter where we played the Taskmaster. I was just worried about a scenario where, say, they stack the Mockingbird and Heimdall mid. Well, then they would have won, right? If we had played the Taskmaster mid. It just would have been too much to overcome. At least I'm pretty sure, right? Maybe not. No, actually, we still would have won, right? Because it would have gone to 22, and then another 4 from the Chimera would have put it up to 26, plus 9 would have been at 35, and we would have gone to 36. So yeah, we still would have won by 1 point. Never mind. Good win for us there, though. You absolutely love to see it. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. End of turn 1. That's fine. We got turn 2 here. This is Elysium. Probably just going to go ahead and play a Ravona, because Ravona is pretty good here. Now let's see. Oh, they also play Ravona. I'm going to point at them. Pointy, pointy. Crown City, a little bit interesting. We end up with a Gore. I mean, we could play an Iron Man. Right, like, it's not a bad idea. I'm not upset about an Iron Man. I think we can definitely do that. They play Magic. Okay, that's fine. It's going to end up turning that into Limbo, and then let's see what else they played alongside the Magic. They played a Psylocke, so I would be pretty surprised if they're not also playing a negative deck. Might even be the exact same one. So, oh, here's our Mr. Negative. I think because we want to play negative this turn, let's play Mystique, and we'll play negative over here. So they play their Gore mid, that's completely fine. We play Mystique. Mystique is going to end up copying the Iron Man, and then we are going to get Mr. Negative off, and hopefully we will end up drawing into... I mean, Jane would be pretty good to play. Nope, we end up drawing our Magic. Okay, so I think we can play Gore mid. I think that's okay. We can play Gore mid, and we play, like, Magic left. We would want to change the order, though. And are we okay with Gore mid? Maybe. We're relatively okay with it, and I think we're going to do it. So they play Arnim Zola on the Gore. That's very interesting. Putting Gore left and right instead. So, I mean, we know we're winning mid by precisely 1,000,000 power. I think, from this point, we're just really hoping that we can see a Juan. Because if we don't end up finding Juan, things get a little bit harder. Now the Sage is guaranteed, or this is guaranteed to give us Ironheart. So I think we can play the Jane. Maybe we play Jane right? Is that ever the right idea? I don't know. Let's play Jane mid. I'd rather do that. So that's Jubilee. Jubilee is going to end up pulling down a Onslaught. That's very scary. They play their own Iron Man right. Okay, so we gotta outpace that Gore. I think we can. It is just kind of hard. So there's Ironheart. And there's Juan. Okay, so that's gonna be a win. Yeah, we should be completely fine, right? There's a world where maybe you argue that we don't... that we do something like this instead. And this is potentially better. Yeah, I think we do need to go for this. So they play Mystique, which is going to copy the Iron Man. Then let's see what they also play left. Along with that, they play Tribunal. I did not expect a Tribunal. Okay, well, we just got to beat 30. Hopefully we can. Let's see. Ironheart hits a bunch mid. Bam, bam. Yeah, we should be fine. Taskmaster is going to push us way above 38. And there you go. We go to 72. That is absolutely awesome. For some reason, I just did not expect the Tribunal there, but you love to see it. I mean, it makes sense. They had, like, Jubilee and Onslaught, and this looks like a Tribunal deck. I didn't think of it. But yeah, no, good win for us there. That is absolutely awesome. It was a little bit close. I mean, not very. 38 to 64 isn't very close, but good win for us there. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have a Magic. We also have a Mr. Negative. If we end up getting either a Ravonna or a Psylocke, that'll be pretty good. Now, let's see what that reveals to be. It's going to be Nord Dimension. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, let's play Ravonna mid. Just in case right revealed to be whichever one it says no ongoing. Forget what it's called. Or Deep Space, which turns off the text of the cards. There we go. I can talk, I promise. Mr. Negative, we are going to play into Danger Room in hopes that Mr. Negative gets turned off. Negative probably will not end up getting turned off, but, you know, you hope. Or not turned off, murdered, dead, gone. Let's play a Jhin. I think that's okay. And then, do we want to actually play a Jane next turn? That's an interesting idea. Negative is gone. Okay, so you love to see that. We might actually want to play a Jane this next turn instead of doing Magic, because we can do Magic on 5. Now, because of that Storm, I think we are going to end up playing Magic on this Storm. So let's play Magic. We could also play a Jhin. I don't know if we want to, though. I think we're going to play a Jhin left. And then from this point, we're going to play Jane. And then we're gonna just be completely fine. That is a Sentinel. Oh, they're a... whatever it's called deck. Erisham. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing that stuff. I didn't point that out. My bad. Gonna go ahead and play a Jhin here, though. Still doesn't change what we're doing. We're gonna play a Jane left now. And then, from this point, there's a Mystique. That's cool. Let's play Jane, which is going to give us Gore and Sage. And then, I mean, we could do Iron Man stuff if we wanted to. I think we just want to wait, though. Definitely some interesting ideas we got here, though. That is an Echo over on the right. Okay. That's crazy, actually. That makes it very, very hard for us to win right, at least. I think we're still going to end up being fine, though. That is Sage and Gore. So from here, I do think we got to do Gore stuff right now. I think we go with this. Then next turn, we've got, like, Iron Man, Psylocke, Sage, Ironheart kind of stuff. Yeah, this should be fine. And I mean, this also accounts for, like, the rare chance that they turn off Limbo. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. You know, they're an Arishem deck. There are a lot of location-changing cards, so we'll see. Taskmaster is going to end up copying Mystique, which is going to be all the way up at 17, so that's going to be 17 plus 5, putting him at 22. That is Hope Summers and Hitmonkey once again. Gore is just way too big, though. And then that's a Sentinel. And we are going to be able to contest mid and right here. So there's the one. Really doesn't matter. Let's play Iron Man. Yeah, they retreat. Okay. Awesome. Good win for us there. That is absolutely amazing. You'll love to see the big numbers that this deck can do. There you go. So let's see what we've got here. This is Deep Space on the left. We probably want to go ahead and play Psylocke. And we've got one and Mr. Negative. Hopefully we draw one of them. They played the Blade into Deep Space. And I'm just a little curious as to why. Right? Like, why? I don't know why you play Blade into Deep Space there. Or honestly, even calling Wayne into Nexus. That feels like not what you'd want to do, right? So that is going to end up being Baxter building. And we do actually have a Mr. Negative we can play, which is going to make this all very, very interesting. So let's see. That is Taskmaster. That's awesome. We could play Ironheart. And I think we will. We're going to go ahead and play an Ironheart here. They play a Silver Samurai, which is going to get rid of Gore. I was really hoping they wouldn't do that. Okay. Well, you know, we'll draw something good, like an Iron Man. Yeah, we don't need to play Iron Man yet, so let's just wait. That is a Black Bolt, which is going to get rid of Taskmaster. Okay. Okay, very, very scary. Let's play Iron Man. Let's play Magic. Let's play Psylocke. Let's play Sage. And then we hope this is enough. I think it actually will end up being enough. Because a negative Iron Man is just absolutely insane. Let's see, we're going to go to 8 to 10, and then whatever Psylocke ends up being. So they play Hela there, which is Jubilee. Jubilee's going to end up pulling down a Fenris, and then you've got Blob going all the way up to 17. So they get a lot, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think at the very least we're going to win mid and left. We'll see, though. Sage, going to go all the way up to 12, and yeah, there we go. We sweep everything. So that is absolutely awesome. You'll love to see it there. Good win for us. That's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so an awesome start for us. We've got Ravonna in hand. We can play Ravonna into Mr. Negative, and then we are just very, very happy with everything we've got. That is the hood. Alright, that's completely okay. So let's see what mid is going to reveal to be. That is going to be Kunlun. Alright, yeah, we can play Ravonna there. It's completely fine. We also draw a Jane, so that's just absolutely insane. Iron Patriot, so a little bit bad for us. We definitely want to play a Mr. Negative, and definitely not mid. So we're going to give them whatever they got off of Patriot. That's fine. We're going to look at playing a Wand this next turn, and then we'll see what we can do from there. I would love to top deck a Mystique so we could go Wand Mystique while still playing a Jane on 5, but even if we don't get the Wand Mystique, I think it'll be okay. That is Iron Patriot activating. And then, oh. Well, there you go. We could also go Iron Man Mystique, but I think I like Wand Mystique a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then from this point, we do have to play a Jane right, but I think that is completely fine. That is a Misery. Oh, actually, Dream Dimension. We can't play Jane. Okay. My bad. It's fine. Doesn't matter. We'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. We are going to be completely fine. So, from this point, I would love a Magic, actually. Magic would be an insane top deck. And that's not Magic. Okay, it's fine, though. We are going to play Iron Man. Yeah, I hate Dream Dimension. It is entirely my bad. Should have thought of it. I did not think of it. So that is going to come back as the hood. I mean, a little bit weird, but okay. And we end up playing Iron Man, which is obviously going to be pretty good over there. Now, let's see what we want to do for the final turn. I'm assuming we're just gonna... That's an insane top deck. So, let's play Sage, and then let's play... let's do it like left. Let's go Gore, Taskmaster. Actually, we play Sage, and then Taskmaster, and then Gore. And we should be completely okay here. We are going to win right by precisely 1 billion power, and then left is also going to be really big as well. Maybe there's a world where you could argue that you want to separate the Gore and Taskmaster. I don't think it's too practical because either way... Yeah, no, Giganto, we're going to win. So, like, if we had played, theoretically, the Taskmaster mid, like, yeah, Taskmaster still would have won mid by himself, right? But Gore is nowhere close to winning left, so it just kind of ultimately feels like it doesn't matter to separate them, right? So that's why I put them in the same spot. There you go, though. Absolutely insane win for us. Sage going all the way up to 27 is awesome, and you love to see it. Good win for us. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I know you'll love this one I made about Moonstone. It was a lot of fun. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm sorry I didn't get a video out on Thursday. I really wanted to. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.